today I wanted to combine my fountain pen collection with a currently inked video for the month of December. I'm going to show you each pen, what I've inked it with, and a swatch of that ink. I currently have most of my fountain pens inked as I was trying out some new combinations and wanted a little bit more variety to write with this month. So let's get started. I'm just going to pick a pen at random until we go through all of them. This is a Jinhao 82 in a two-tone blue with a gold clip. I ordered this off of Amazon in a pack with two other pens that I will show you in a moment. I have a fine nib for this one, and it is inked with J. Herbin Bleu Nuit. This is a really pretty blue ink with nice shading, no shimmer or sheen, and the swatch of this one I don't actually have on this page, but this is the ink here. It's very pretty blue, and I think it's a really nice fit for this pen. The next pen that I got in that set of three is another Jinhao 82. This is a really interesting colorway in my opinion. Also has a fine nib. And I've got this inked with Diamine Oxblood. It's a really beautiful ink, very popular. And the swatch is right here. Finally, I got this pen in that set of three. This one is my favorite. I just love the colors. They're definitely my color palette. Fine nib, and then I've got it inked with J. Herbin Lee de Tay. This is a very nice yellow toned brown ink. That's what the bottle looks like. And then the swatch is right here. It's probably my most used ink out of my collection. Actually, while we're at it, I'm going to show you my other Jinhao. I got this as a gift from my boyfriend when we first started dating, and it's this beautiful sparkly teal color. I have it inked with Diamine Aurora Borealis. This is a really beautiful sheening teal ink, and the swatch is here. On certain papers it kind of has like a red sheen around the edges. Next I'm going to show you my Lamy pens. This is my Lamy All-Star. I believe the colorway is copper. I purchased this secondhand at an antique market, and this has a medium nib. I've got it inked with Monteverde Citrine. I think this is a really nice color combo. Really pretty ink. And then this is the swatch here. Next Lamy pen is the Lamy LX in Maron. This is probably my favorite Lamy that I have. I love the color so much. I have a black Lamy fine nib on here. It originally came with an extra fine, but I found it to be very scratchy, so I purchased a new nib. And I have this one inked with J. Herbin Pearl Noir. Just a really nice black ink. And this is the swatch here. I've got two more Lamy pens. This is the Lamy Safari in Spring Green, which is a limited edition color. I love the clip, how it's the same color. And then I have it inked with J. Herbin Lierre Sauvage. I just bought a 10 ml bottle of this ink because I wanted to try it out, but this is a really nice combo. And this is the ink swatch here. Finally, I have another Lamy All-Star. This is in the sage color. I purchased this through Wonder Pens, and yeah, it's super nice. I love the black clip. And then I have it inked with, where is it? Oh, this is Sailor Yurameku Tsukigokuro. Really interesting color. It goes down as like a teal and then it dries to a brownish green kind of shape. And this is the swatch right here. And then I also have a TWSBI Eco inked in the same color. This is an extra fine nib. Really smooth writer. This is my first TWSBI and I really like it. Moving on, I have a Pilot Kakuno. This has a Con 40 converter in it and a medium nib. I'm not really set on like what color I use in this. I kind of use it to test out inks. Right now I have it inked with J. Herbin Poussière de Lune, which is a really beautiful purple color, and it's a nice combination. This is the swatch here. Really nice shader. And I do have another Pilot Kakuno. This was my first fountain pen I ever purchased. I really like the color, but there is a crack in this section here, so I can't use it anymore, but I am keeping it for sentimental reasons. Right, next I have a Ferris wheel brush pen in, or sorry, Ferris wheel press brush pen in Lord Evergreen. This was a gift. It has a really nice enamel body and this really cool brass section. This is in a medium nib, and I have this inked with Monteverde Olivine. It's a very nice combination to write with. And the swatch is right here. It's very dark, warm green. This pen I purchased at a local art crawl. It is by Slivered Hand Woodworks, and this is wood as well as the cap. I believe this is a broad nib, though I'm not sure because it's not marked on the nib. This is a really nice writer, very comfortable to hold, and then I have it inked with Monteverde Moonstone. I really like this ink. It's like a neutral grayish brown, very warm color. And this is the swatch here. Just so nice to write with. The final pen on this level is a Jinhao 909. I received this as a birthday gift. It has a porcelain body and cap with really pretty blue flowers, red accents. I have this inked with J. Herbin Gris Nuage, which I really like this color a lot, but I find it one of their drier inks, so in the fine nib of the Jinhao, I don't think it's a great combination. I do have a swatch anyway, because look how pretty that is. Really nice shading. But yeah, I think I need to find a different ink to put into that pen. I'm thinking like a cobalt blue would be really nice and would suit the pen more. So that is the first level of this pen case. Down here I have more pens. This is where I keep most of my vintage pens and dip pens. But to start, I don't have a swatch of this, but this is the Zebra disposable fountain pen in the purple color. These are really great if you're just starting out or if you're unsure if you're gonna like fountain pens. I've had a few of these and they're really consistent and reliable. And then I've got this glass dip pen. I think this is Majan or Moonman, but I really like the color of this and I like that it has a lid. I've got two nib holders. Had these for a long time and I don't really use them that often because I find those kind of nibs can be really scratchy. This is just a ballpoint pen. I got this from my dad and it's really nice. It's like a twist. I think I need to get a new refill for it, but yeah. And then I have my vintage pens, so quickly I've got a Parker 51, really nice pen. got a hooded nib. I have inked this. It has a button. I'll show you. It's got a button fill, but I think there might be a crack somewhere because it was leaking a little bit. This is a Parker Vacuumatic. It is a piston fill, and this one needs a little bit of work. The nib needs replacing, but really beautiful. I picked this up at an antique market for $5, and it's got a really intense stub nib. I believe that's what it is, but I've yet to use that. This is the vintage pen that I've used the most. I believe this is a Pelikan 140. I could be wrong, please correct me if you know, but it does say made in Germany, and it has the characteristics of a 140, and it has a piston fill as well. I've inked this a few times. It has a 14K stub nib, and it's a really nice writer, though I do find it to be very wet, so I have to be careful with what ink I use with it. Finally, I have a Schaefer. This has a really interesting nib. Haven't used this yet. It is a cartridge pen, so I'm sure I could purchase the cartridges. I just haven't found any local to me yet. But yeah, that is my pen collection. I'll show you the inks that I have in my collection as well that I don't have in pens at the moment. So other than cartridges, these are the inks that I currently have in my collection. This is a 10 ml bottle of Blue Nuit that I purchased to try out, and then I ended up buying the 30 ml bottle. This is Diamond Meadow, really pretty bright green, similar to Lamy Sauvage. This is Diamond Amber. It's a really nice like golden yellow. I have Waringle Flowing Leaves. I'll show you swatches of all of these after. And then I have Diamond Cocoa Shimmer, which is a really beautiful ink. I got a giant bottle of it, I'm not sure why, but I will try to find swatches of all of those. Okay. So this is Flowing Leaves. It has a really pretty silver shimmer. This is Diamond Amber. I have Meadow, and you saw Blue Nuit already. And then I think I have Cocoa Shimmer. Yeah, this is Cocoa Shimmer here. Really nice color. Sorry, I just realized something. I made a mistake telling you what ink was in this pen. So I have had this traditionally inked with Blue Nuit, but I did find it to be getting a little bit dry, so I picked a wetter ink. This is Diamond Oxford Blue, and I find this to be a much better combination. So yeah, I thought that it was Blue Nuit, but it's actually Oxford Blue. Also a really nice match. I'm kind of preferring it to Blue Nuit. So yeah. So that is my fountain pen collection. This is kind of the whole collection in its entirety. I am really happy with my current collection. I don't currently have anything on my wish list because I'm really content with the pens that I have and the inks in my collection as well. If you have any questions about specific pens, please let me know. Yeah, and if you would like to see more currently inked videos where I actually swatch the inks live, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Take care. Bye.